It's time. Growing with God is better to me than growing in the world. They don't care about the presence of God, they care about popularity.
With you if you don't have a relationship with an heavenly father. Bonus because I'm a girl, you know. So you know that's not a problem. She walking my side, she walking my fast. She studied the word, so shorty gon' fast. I wish that he was gonna be fading away. I wish that he was, girl, what's your name? She got the hope of God on.
Hey love, so welcome to my channel. My name is Virtuous, and in today's video we'll be talking about how I decided to re-navigate my life to Christ and what I did to help me grow in that journey. Before we get any further to this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell so every time I post you'll be notified, and follow all of my social medias down below. So let's get right into this video. First I want to talk about what I want this channel to be, because in my last video I really didn't give that much of a description of what this channel is going to be about. I'm going to have faith, lifestyle type videos. I'm going to have beauty type videos, hair, get ready with me, all that type of stuff. But I want the channel to become a safe place for young girls like myself. I'm only 18, or for even older people who just need somewhere to like, look, I know I'm not perfect. I'm going through this, that, and the third, but I'm not alone, and know that we can get through it together. So that is what I want this channel to be about. That is what I want this channel to portray and just bring forth in the future. And whoever God bring on this journey and on this channel, first off, thank you for coming. Thank you for joining the family. And yeah, so that's what this channel is going to be about. So I know you probably clicked on this video because of the title, Re-Navigating My Life at 18. And I know there are a lot of people who are going through this same exact thing that they're going through, re-navigating their life. I'm not re-navigating my life just to become a millionaire. That's going to happen anyways. I'm speaking into position right now, not to have my dream cars, not to move into my dream house. All that's going to happen. But I'm re-navigating my life to grow in God. And that right there is somewhat emotional, because you think about everything that the world is going through, everything that you see people of your age going through and going through. You see that I'm putting all that aside to become who God created to me is just a life-altering decision, but I don't regret it for nothing. This is something that I will never hate, never regret, never put second guesses on, never put earthly opinions on. This is something that I'm deciding to do for me and that I'm ready to grow in. The one reason I am deciding to re-navigate my life with God is because it's time. I've wasted too much time trying to be accepted by people, be people pleasers. I've wasted so much time trying to be accepted by people to where I really forgot to put God in the midst of everything. And for me, now that I can look back and say that even now, I noticed that I lacked the care, or I lacked the attention of being who God created me to be for the world's opinions of who they wanted me to be, or who the world says I should be. And that's not right. Being that person the world wants you to be is not going to get you to heaven, if we're being completely honest. Being that person that the world wants you to be is not going to get you that dream job, or that dream car, that dream house, or those goals and those prayers that you pray. They're not going to get you there. They're just going to get you put on a stumbling block that may take you longer than expected to get out of. I'm 18. My birthday is November 7th, so I'm kind of freshly 18, and it's been a little rocky journey. I'm considered an adult, so now you have to throw away those childish mindsets. You have to throw away those childish things and become a literal grown woman. Technically, your own decisions. Make sure that you're making the right decisions and just prolonging that in your life. So that is one of the main reasons I'm decided to re-navigate my life to Christ and rededicate my life to Christ and just grow, mature, and build my relationship with God. Because if my relationship with Him isn't solid, the relationship we have together isn't going to be solid. And I don't want to have a solid relationship with you and not have one with the one who created me. So right now, I'm about to tell you guys what I did to help me grow in my relationship so far in this journey. First off, no social media. Not coming from me. If you knew me about a year or 2 years, or 3 years ago, you would think that I'm losing my mind. If 15-year-old Virtuous was sitting here right now and you told her that you got off of social media because you wanted to grow your relationship with God, she would have so much of an attitude. 15, 16, 17-year-old Virtuous would have so much of an attitude when it came to getting off of social media. But now, I took the initiative in my own hands. Like, we can off of social media, we can grow this relationship with God. No Facebook, no TikTok, no Instagram, no Threads, no Twitter, no Snapchat, no nothing. We off. And I've been off for almost 2 weeks, like 2.5, almost 3 weeks. I got back on Friday, and I'm thinking about getting back on, but limiting my time on them. Reading my Bible first before I get on any type of social media, and just limiting my time on each social media platform, to where I won't be using too much of my day scrolling through TikTok, watching Instagram reels, and laughing at people on Facebook. And I mainly use Snapchat to take cute pictures, so I don't know, but that was that. But I decided to get off of social media mainly because nothing good was coming off of social media. From the new year even to this day that I've seen, nothing good was coming off of Instagram. Nothing good was coming off of TikTok. All you heard was about the California wildfires. All you heard about was things that Trump was doing now that he's president. All you heard was these things, flus and sicknesses going around. All you heard was death after death, crash after crash, plane crashes. You heard nothing good. I decided to clear my mind of all of that. I decided to just take a break from social media to grow with God, remove the negativity, remove the world's opinions about my life, remove the world's beliefs. So just getting off of social media and just cutting off all of those distractions honestly helped me grow so much in my relationship with God, and just being able to put all of my attention, all of my focus on reading the word and getting to know God for myself. And I'm just so grateful that I did it. Not care about the negative, not care about everything going on social media. Look up what I look up. Majority of my TikTok is on the Christian side of TikTok. So I'm good with that. And I went on TikTok yesterday, and I went on earlier today, and I've been seeing that trend go around saying the Jesus go hit different. Y'all look absolutely amazing, and every time I see those videos I just think that's the God I serve. So I'm beyond grateful to be part of this community and on this journey. Cutting off the world. Now I know I can already hear people say, how you can cut off the world but you ain't? How you can cut off the world but you shop in the world? You walk in the world, you eat in the world. I may be in this world, but I'm not of it. And that's one thing that I had to really understand, that I may be in this crazy world that I'm living in, but I'm not of this world. God created me to be different. He created me and he set me apart for a reason. He gave me a purpose. He gave me a mission. He gave me an assignment. He anointed me. He appointed me. And I must remove the things that are not of him. Now, I'm going to just say it because I have heard too many talk about it. Too many people talk about it. But it's hard for people in my generation to really come to God, because the church nowadays, they don't care about the presence of God. They care about popularity. They don't care about saving souls for Jesus, and they don't care about delivering people and casting out demons. They care about taking up big offerings and having their numbers go up every week. They care so much about hooping and hollering. Editing Virtuous intermission. Now, do not get me wrong. I love me a good hoop and a holler. It blesses me. But if you're doing so much hooping and hollering to where nobody can get the message, and you're just doing it to feel good and nobody really being touched by the word, that's my problem. So don't get me wrong, I love hooping. I'm a church girl. They don't even get the message across. You hooping and hollering, but yet someone is deciding whether or not they want to take their life today, or if they want to go kill someone, or if they want to go sleep with that person, or go be with that toxic person, or go back to their friend group, text their ex. They're deciding these decisions and they're going through these things, but yet you want to get a good holler in and make hundreds of thousands of dollars and do nothing to help the kingdom. That's what I do not like about church nowadays. I don't like the fact that people can't go and get what they need from God because people are acting. And I'm not saying this to attack anybody's church. I'm a pastor's kid, and my church, we know that that's not the goal. That is not the desire. That is not what God has called us to do. I know if God is going to use me in the kingdom and in the ministry, if you come to me saying I need prayer, I'm going to pray for you. If you come to me and you're saying that I need help, I'm going to try my best to help you. Near you or we're far away, I'm going to try my best to be there. And I just believe cutting off the world really helped me see that more mentally and spiritually. Like, I got to see more of that because God is really working and God is moving in my generation. I know a lot of us don't care about growing with God or being who God calls us to be, but there are a lot of us who are really taking the initiative to grow with God and mature in God and just become who He created us to be. And I love y'all for that. Cutting off fake friends. Now, this is not just for me a season's journey. This is a year's journey of cutting off people who became spiritual leeches, cutting off people who hurt me, cutting off people who had no desires to help me grow, had no desire to push me for greater, who had every desire to turn me into someone the world needed me to be. And honestly, that couldn't happen no more. I was already stuck in a season of feeling like I'm a people pleaser and that I need approval from the world, but as long as I got God's approval, I have everything that I need. So I deleted contacts. If I ain't talked to you in 5 to 6 years, your contact was gone. Your contact is gone. If the communication is poor, if I'm the only one reaching out, if I'm the only one putting the initiative to keep this friendship alive, gone. If the relationship or our friendship is one-sided, I'm no longer putting forth an effort in it. I just feel like if I'm the only one sending those texts, sending those appreciation messages, sending those prayers, being there as a shoulder you can cry on, being there as someone who believes in you, but yet you do nothing in return, I'm cutting you off. I'm not keeping that energy in my life because honestly, you have drained me enough. You have drained me of happiness. You have drained me of joy. You have drained me of me. And it's time to cut that off. And that's why I'm just deciding that it's just going to be me. I ain't reach out to nobody in the last 2 weeks, which was hard for me. Because I'm the friend who's going to send those appreciation texts, send those I love you, send those how you doing, just wanted to check on you messages. And I had to force myself to not do that because I just needed time to be me, to be alone with me and just be with God. And it's not easy, but I'll continue to say it is so very worth it. I'm happy that I'm growing and that I'm maturing and that I'm cutting off the things that held me back, because for a long time I could not let go of those people. Me clearly knowing who they were, did not let them go, and then God had to give me dreams of snakes in order for me to let go of certain people, and then the dreams went away. He can get rid of them one way or another, whether you like it or not. So just letting you know, you pray that prayer, remove them if they're not supposed to be here. Get ready for your quick results. And if you still try to hold on, He can give you a reason to let him go. Just letting you know right there. Building my relationship with God was not just because my parents are pastors, not because I have deacons and elders and ministers and apostles in my family and in my bloodline, and I have gospel singers and singers in my family, not because I'm connected to so many different people in the industry, not because I'm connected to all these sheroes and heroes in the world. It's mainly because I needed to do it for myself. I lost my fire for God, and it hurt because I knew I need you. I don't hear you. I don't feel you, but I need you. And I know you're there because you said you're where you would never leave me nor forsake me. So I know you're here. I just didn't feel it. And I watched a video last Sunday, about a week ago, on Ariana Cassi's channel. Love her. Been watching her non-stop. I'm so serious. I went back and watched a lot of her old videos, and you can see the growth in her entire life from last year to this year. Even the years before that, you could see the growth. And the video, she was in her car, she was driving, and she just began to cry because she heard a song, and the song was just like really touching her spirit. And she was talking about how she felt like it would be disrespectful to God if we asked him to show us that he's there. Just to ask him, where are you? Why aren't you here? And everything that she was talking about in that video, I will link that video down below for y'all so y'all can go and watch it. But every single thing that I'm feeling to this day. And just seeing that I wasn't the only person going through that honestly helped me and motivate me to know that I got this. I can keep going. That fire's going to burn back up eventually. It's going to happen for me, so I'm ready. And I just feel like people try to do things because it's a trend. I'm doing this because it's going to save my life. I'm doing this because I know with God all things are possible. And I would not be here if God did not have the desire for me to be here. God knows my life from the beginning to the end. God is way ahead of me. He's waiting on me to catch up. So therefore, I'm just starting this journey now. Because people are like, oh, you should live your life in your 20s. You should live your life as a teen. Sometimes living your life can get you killed. Or with a baby that you don't want nothing to do with. Or in an addiction that you can't get out of. I just know growing with God is better to me than growing in the world, and that's just my personal opinion. If you feel that way, we on the same hand, because I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. I'd rather have Jesus than all the money in the world. I'd rather have Jesus than being the most popular girl in the world. I'd rather be who he called me to be than just anybody. I'd rather just be who he created me to be than just someone who wants to be known, who wants to be loved, who wants to be appreciated. All that's going to come when you're in the presence of God. You just have to trust him. So along with building my relationship, I had to read my Bible. I'm going to tell you right now, the last month has probably been the most I have ever read my Bible in my entire life. And it feels so good. It feels so good to know that I'm doing this because I want to and not because my parents are making me. Because I was told, if you don't, you doing this, you doing that. I'm doing it for me. And that's what makes it feel better. So I made the initiative that every single day when I get up, the first thing I'm doing is reading my Bible. I'm reading my verse of the day on my phone. And I'm going to read me about 2 chapters of one book and 2 chapters of another book, and that'll be my reading for the day. And I'm proud of myself. And I just want to let anybody know who may see this video, may come across this video, it's possible. It may not be easy, but it is worth it. It's so destined for you to happen, and I'm so excited for all of this to happen. Because think about when you're reading the word, you're showing God that you're really putting in an initiative to learn him. You're showing God that you are no longer just doing this because you're bored or because you have to. You're doing this for you. You're doing this to grow and mature. And to me, that is a huge life-altering decision that I had to do, but it is so worth it. Yeah, I'm never going to second guess it. I'm never going to put different opinions on it. This is where I want to be, and this is what I want to do. Hard truths. It's not easy. If anybody ever told you that growing your relationship with God is peaches and cream, milk and honey. The cherry on top is not easy. It's not easy. Because think about it, when you're growing your relationship with God and you're taking the initiative to grow your relationship with God, the enemy is going to send everything he got up his sleeve to make sure you fall back and to hinder you. Jesus called the devil a hindrance in the Bible. And he's nothing but a hindrance. He's nothing but a stumbling block. But with God, all things are possible. So we're able to surpass that and we're able to go past that. And I just believe for myself and anybody who may be going through the same thing, yes, the journey will cause tears. Yes, the journey will not be easy. But it's going to be worth it in the end. It's going to prosper us so further along and it's going to move us so far. And I'm so ready for all of that. Some revelations that I've got during this small amount of time. It's been about a month that I've done this, that I've been on this journey, is that reading your Bible is going to reveal way more to you than scrolling on Instagram. Reading my Bible is going to reveal way more to me about God than looking it up on Safari or looking it up on TikTok or asking people. Of course, it's okay to ask friends, who are on their journey with God and who are believers, their questions and different questions and their opinions on different things. But honestly, in order for you to grow, you have to learn it for yourself. You have to learn God for yourself. I see the difference in myself. I see myself doing a whole lot better in life just in the last month than I have in the last year. And I can't wait to continue to see the growth that I'm about to be on, because I know where God is about to take me. It's going to be crazy. It's going to happen so fast, my head will swim. So I'm so beyond grateful for everything God has taken me through in this season of isolation, this season of preparation, this season of dedication. I'm so grateful for it and I'm excited for it as well. Why now? Why am I deciding now to give it all to God? Why am I deciding now to say, okay, God, enough's enough, I need you? The number one reason is because, like I said, God is about to flourish me into things that I may not understand why, but I know He's about to do it. And I want to be ready. I can't go into the things that God has for me to do in my future with still old baggage and old hurts and harms in my mind or things of the enemy, things of the world. I can't keep doing that. I have to get so rooted in God to where when the devil tries to send anything my way, he can't move me, he can't shake me, he can't do none of that because I'm so grounded in God. And like I said, some people are like, oh, you should live your life, you only 18, you should have went to college so you can get the experience, you should go dating, That gonna help me grow closer to God. Because I decided after I graduated high school that I was gonna work full-time ministry. If I decide to go to college this year or next year, I can go. If God opens the door for me to go, I'm going. But if not, I just know that I'm gonna do what thus said the Lord, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna continue to prosper in it. And if people don't like that about me, bye-bye. Because I'm not gonna continue to put my life on hold, to put my journey on hold for somebody else's approval, for somebody else's appreciation, for somebody else's open door. Because to be honest and to be truthful, the door that you walk in is not the door I'm supposed to be walking in half the time. If it's not where God needs me, I'm not going. And that's on period. I'm not going to allow myself to be put on a stumbling block or a holding season to make you feel all that you need to feel, make you feel accepted. I'm not going to put my happiness aside to make sure you feel 1,000%. I'm not doing that no more. Of course, I'm going to love you and I'm going to be there and I'm going to continue to pray for you. But in this season, I'm being selfish. I'm about to get everything God has for me. And if you're a good friend, if they're a good friend, they will push you to keep going in the direction. And if they're not, you know. So that's what I've done recently, and that's what I've been doing to help me grow my relationship with God. And to prolong that, I'm going to continue to do it, reading my Bible every day, getting on Bible study, getting on Saturday morning prayer, getting my word in, cutting off people, cutting off things, doing all these things just to help me grow in my relationship with God and just growing in life, period. It's going to help me. What are my goals for this year concerning my faith? I do want to get baptized. I really do. And I don't want to get baptized because other people are getting baptized. I want to get baptized to really seal the deal with God. I want to do this for myself. I want to be washed of old things and become a new creature, become a new being in God. So I really do want to rededicate my life to Christ, and I want that to happen before my 19th birthday. So I have some time. I have time from today, February 16th to November 7th. I have that big of a gap to get that done. And if not, I want to get it done before I turn 20. Because next year I turn 20. So I really want to get it done before I turn 19. But if not, no later than next year by March, June at the latest. So I'm excited for this journey. People will try to come in your life. I just want to say this as a little sidebar. People will try to come in your life and they will try to distract you. For all my girls out here, these guys, they will try to come in your life and distract you. They will try to come in your life and try to make a relationship with you out of a fantasy. And don't do that. That almost happened to me this year. I was talking to a guy for a month. He went ghost. I said, all right, Lord, that's your will. That means somebody a billion times greater is coming my way. The true man of God. And I'll tell my girls, we be like, oh, I want a man. It says he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtain this favor for the Lord. So in order for you to be found, you have to be somewhere where you be seen. That's what I'm struggling with too. I have to get somewhere so I can be seen. Alright, y'all, I had to put my red LED light on because I look a hot mess, but I'm editing my video right now. And I just want to say, I didn't mean go out and be seen as in having your chest all out, having your butt out your pants, doing nasty things. I'm saying, like, get out the house, go somewhere, even if you're going solo dates, Bible study or something. Just make yourself approachable, you know. Don't look you and punch you in the face. That's what I mean. Like, I have to get out the house. I'd never get out the house, but we working on that in Jesus' name. Alright, back to you, Virtuous. But when that significant other comes, I pray that refreshing, it will be different. Of course, that we will grow in God together. We will grow in God for ourselves. But together we will court each other, grow to love each other, and grow as a couple. You never know when it can happen. It can happen tomorrow. It can happen this year. It can happen next year. It can happen within a few months. So the more I know that I'm growing my relationship with God, then God can trust me with those things. But until they happen, it's just me. I'm grateful. I'm excited. I'm still doing my Bible studies. If y'all want to see like a Bible study vlog of just literally be doing a Bible study, let me know down in the comments. I'm thinking about doing that, and I'm thinking about creating this into a series, ReNAVIGATing my life into a series, so I can be able to just take y'all along on this journey with me and grow in my life. There are some big things coming up soon. Next month I'm going to a women's conference. I'm gonna take y'all on me with that, and then literally almost a week and a half, 2 weeks later, my mom is speaking at another women's conference. I'm definitely taking y'all along with me on that one. So yeah, so just expect some more vlogs, some more videos. I'm trying to get a schedule for myself to be posting more. If I don't post full vlogs, I want to start creating like little mini vlogs, like shorts or videos on TikTok supposed. So make sure y'all follow me on my social media platforms so y'all can know that. So before I do end up ending this video, I just want to insert some clips of some Bible studies that I've done and show y'all the methods that I use and how I categorize my Bible. So for anybody who wants to do that in their own Bible, they can. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and roll those clips. So right now, I'm about to do a Bible study. And yeah, I'm taking you guys along with me in this journey because everybody needs to know there is hope. Everybody needs to know there is still joy in chaos. Those aren't just lyrics, that's an actual testimony. I'm at the journal, read my Bible, and to get along with me. So let's get right into it. This is love, babe. It's like an angel shot my heart. Whoa, you got away with words and making all my feelings start. It's alright with me. We could take it slow. But that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you for your support. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell, and follow all of my social medias down below. Remember, you are loved by God. God chose you for a reason. God loves you. Nobody can ever make God not love you. You are chosen. You are appointed. You are anointed. You are beautiful. You are handsome. You are who God created you to be, and I'm so grateful that you have come along with me on this journey. Until next time.